Good morning. Forced diversity is a bad thing. This last summer, there were a lot of protests at the University of Missouri and at other universities and colleges across the United States. They were trying to force a larger diversity amongst the faculty at these colleges and universities. They demanded that the University of Missouri president was to quit, and that because they are seeing that his position had too much white male privilege. Last week, the Oscars were given out. The nominations. Nominations for the Oscars were given out, and in the four major categories, they were all white people involved, and a lot of people were criticizing the Oscars for not showing the diversity that they think that they should be given. They are demanding that there should have been more diversity. Now, there is a problem with this. There really is, in my opinion, and that is forced diversity means that you have to install a quota system. You can never have something that is all white or all male. You have to have a certain percentage of your, whatever it is, have a certain percentage be female. Then between the male and the female groups, then there has to be a certain percentage that has to be Black, Hispanic, Asian, Latino, and such. And so this is going to cause a lot of problems because a college that is worried about being sued or being labeled as a racist college is going to enforce their quota system, and so that they can, I got 12% blacks hired here in our faculty. But the problem with that is who gets punished for it? I think the students and non-minority people will be punished. If you have to have a quota system, that means that you will have to run at some points where you have to give blacks special consideration because you need them to fulfill your quotas. And so let's say the history department had 3 vacancies and you had 4 applicants, 3 white, 1 black. You know that you need to have a certain amount of blacks, so the blacks almost guarantee the job. So then it's a competition between the 3 whites, not the 3 whites and the black. Is that equality? No, it's not. At these universities, they are demanding that there be safe zones, that there be certain areas that are protective, beneficial, safe for a certain group. So you can have a black safe zone, no other people can enter. So if you're Caucasian, you're not allowed to enter the black safe zone. They have women safe zones. No men can enter. But if you were to have a white male safe zone, you're a racist. It's a double standard. It is my opinion that all these social justice warriors are uneducated, that they are taking their social ideals without any understanding of history and sociology and trying to enforce it on other people. And that's wrong. Now, I mentioned the Academy Awards, and here's my point. Maybe this will help a little bit more. Best Actor. They had 5 nominees, all white. So are you supposed to say that one of them has to be removed from being nominated just so that you can have a black person to fill the minority role? maybe there were no outstanding black roles this year. It does happen. I haven't watched many movies this year, but maybe there just weren't any exciting roles. And so then you are demanding that one of these five guys give up their nomination spot for a black person who might have not done that great of a job. So you are punishing a white person, a white guy, because we have to fit a black guy or a minority guy into this spot. That is punishing the good for making room for something that's not as good. It's just so that you can make the social requirements that these people over here are demanding. Natural law is survival of the fittest, survival of the best. And by changing the rules, by saying, no, we got to, every once in a while, kick this good person out of there so we can make our social demographic diversity requirements, is not survival of the fittest. And we are impairing ourselves. And thus this will bring down many things, like our education. I've seen where colleges and universities are slowly going away from being a place of education and to being a place of social justice warring, where they're trying to enforce their ideals on others in the world, and it's wrong. So diversity is a bad thing. It really is. If you force it. I think that there needs to be rules and laws that protect all races and both sexes against discrimination. That there should be no favored group. So that is just my little rant on that today. So everybody take care and be at peace.